Hello and welcome to Lunchtime Discuss here on Vanguard Live. My name is Precious Chukudi, and here on Lunchtime Discuss, we're going to be following the maps of the U.S. election and seeing how we can, bring it down to our Nigerians' electoral processes. And joining us in this conversation today, and joining me rather, is Mr. Agbero Olajubi, Executive Director of Emergency and Risk Alert. Good afternoon, sir. It's good to have you join us. All right, so we're going to be talking about the lessons for the Nigerians' electoral process, and we're going to be using the U.S. election as a map, and as a yardstick to, just to put our own electoral processes side by side. One of the big questions is we see how a lot of Nigerians basically have been, so concerned about the U.S. election. They've been putting all their minds, their focus. Oh, we want we want somebody to win. We want that other person to win. Now, the very big question is, for Africa as a whole, what are our own personal gains if whosoever is going to be the president of America, wins? What are the gains that we tend to benefit from, whoever wins?
What? Let me quickly state that United States is a very prominent and important nation in the world. It's supposedly the most renowned world power. And of course, in terms of his policy has a global implication. It affects Nigeria. The policy is on American foreign policy very affects the weather world, including Nigeria. For results, you could see the recent apprehension in Nigeria over the event of WTO candidate who was to be Nigeria and American veto of that. It's part of what we are saying, and the issue of the power of America within the United Nations is a concerning issue for all of that is the world. You saw how American interests played out WHO recently, and also companies and now America decided to withdraw its contribution to World Organization because of what the government of Trump saw as indiscretion inside of WHO. So, in terms of policy, in terms of strategic relationship with other countries, including Nigeria, United States is a very important state to the world economic policy, to the world political policy, and to the world security concerns and decisions.
All right. One of the burning questions for a lot of people is we've been seeing maybe on the streets of social media what electoral college vote is and also popular vote is, but people do not really understand what it basically means. So I would like you to break it down to what popular vote means and what electoral vote means.
Popular vote is well around the fact that American democracy is people can vote. But then these votes are allocated to states because in the Federation of United States, each country voted to the Federation. So you have 50 states in America. And recently this year, they voted to get all vote. What that means is that the people vote, which is the majority vote and the majority vote
Yes, sir. And as a result of asking you what both of them means, some Nigerians have basically said that they want us here in Nigeria to practice the electoral college votes. Now, because the way it works in the U.S. is that you cannot just get the support of one part of the country. You need a good number, almost like about 270 strong votes for you to become president. Now, do you think that the electoral college votes will basically work in this country?
Every country should look at what's written. We are still struggling with the issue of just majority in Nigeria and the two-thirds of states in Nigeria. We have not come out of it. We cannot be complicated issue, but what's very working for America. So we should find one of the best sectors, and not that we begin to hit everything and we think that it is. Even now, America is finding out that it's not actually it's not realistic. If they had worked smoothly in America before, the complication of this college election should tell us it's not something people I don't look at.
Hello, Mr. Olajubi. Can you hear me? Alright, I think we'll go on a short break while we try to connect with him. We'll be right back after the short break. Stay with us. Alright, welcome back. If you're just joining, it's still lunchtime discuss, and we've been talking to Mr. Olajubi. And we've been talking about the electoral process in the US, and trying to link it down with what's going on here in Nigeria. And I would like to ask you, Mr. Benru, some persons have said that the electoral college encourages coalition building and repels voter fraud. And now one of the big issues that we have in this country is the issue on voters fraud. How exactly do you think that if we sort of practice this here in the country, it would help? Okay, let me reiterate myself. I said that some persons have said that the electoral college vote encourages coalition building and also repels voters fraud. And one of the issues that we battle here in our election is voters fraud. People saying they cast their vote and it seems like it doesn't count really. Now I'm asking that if we practice electoral college vote here in the country, how would it really help us from I think we just lost him. We're having serious network glitches, but then we still wait to see his back. Hello sir, did you hear my question clearly? Did you hear my question clearly?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm with you. Did you hear my question clearly?
Yes. Yes, I think I asked your question. That is the opportunity of use electoral college to build coalition and address support in Nigeria's electoral system.
Yes,
And
yes.
I'm saying that it's not as simple as that. Even America, somebody made very difficult to explain now because look at the election between Trump and Clinton in 2016. Clinton led vote of over 3 million. But only for Trump to defeat an electoral college, which actually had the one that eventually candidate. So assuming it's Nigeria, how do you think Nigeria will react that even though there is no attacking it, that there's somebody led with the religion and he went ahead to lose the election? There are certain things that we should not contemplate, at least at this particular stage of our democracy. We cannot take it simple. It's a simple matter for us to stick with what we have in terms of a majority, a simple majority, and at the same time, we now have a full touch of the number of states in the federation. So our own is not a problem at all. Our problem is not okay. We are out to review our electoral law, how to remove from the form of the presidency so that makes it truly an independent body and not to the American history. That even some of them are living the form orchestra for now. People are calling for electoral college to be in America. That is just a fact. Because the benefit of culture to the American society, you had a statement of Trump this morning. You had a statement of that. So, no system is perfect. Everyone is coming from America now should inform you that all human community and system. The only thing is that one is better government in terms of law, in terms of space than the other. So there is no perfect electoral system that we should get on against our own out of political influences. That is what is good for us. And not by looking at what is going on in America and begin to say that we want electoral college format. It's not going to do it.
All right, let's talk about the advancement in technology, and that's the electronic mail voting, scheme that is being used abroad. Is this something that, because I remember a while back when we were having a conversation one time that, we were talking about the electronic voting, if it's going to work here in the country, and a lot of people were saying that, they would want something like that, to happen. And one of the challenge that we were speaking about was the fact that our old mothers and fathers, will they be able to have will they be able to cast their votes through these means? And there are a lot of reactions on that. So I'm asking right now that what do you think about the electronic mail voting system that's being practiced in the US? If we try that here in the country, do you think it's something that would really help our electoral process?
Nothing is impossible. But for not people that let's choose to be living in darkness. Nothing is possible. Because they are facing this that you cannot imagine now that some segment of Nigeria is waiting for against social media, against media generally. So the last set of people if I recognize election as the fulcrum of our democracy, then we can do it. There's nothing we determine, there's nothing difficult for determining people. But what people have so backward, saying thought, in articulating issues and policies that the very, very party that will reduce fiscal commitment, that will reduce amount of restriction that goes to our election. And those people are not focused, they will know they are running out. We may not have the full-blown electorate voting at the same time, but we can take one step at a time. If we want actually to do it, then the fact is that they are unwilling, and I've said this several times, Nigerians have a lot of politicians that they want to win election and they don't want to win the election. They create an atmosphere for violence, atmosphere for atmosphere for ignorance. You know, so that they can get an advantage of power. So that's the type of people we have. We need to have our law. Please do it. And forget it. And just electoral law. So, political crisis. No, I don't. For example, we can go back and wait for colonization electoral reform system. And look at it, we don't debate. The president will have lost his power to appoint chairman and another members of the electoral bodies. And that is fine. That will create a process for the policy, and that will create a process for trust among our political parties. The whole imagine when you get the president of the constitution of the law, of the appointment, somebody will be up.
All right, now.
So the solution will not be there.
All right, sir. You know, Trump this morning made some claims where he said that the outcome of the election is likened to fraud, and you know that he would like that whatever the result of the election would be, it should be in the Supreme Court, and this has sparked a lot of questions on the minds of people. Like, okay, has this ever happened before in America, where the president just decides and says that while vote is still being accumulated in various other states, and people are asking this question: if it was to happen here, in Nigeria, can we say that it's it is just against the law, or what exactly is your take on this?
So when you look at what I call the Trump traits in his presidency, I wasn't talking about this like that, and then I think it has a lot of us because the process of the going, and the opportunity of approaching the Supreme Court, but it's real that he's a president, and that's all really in the way that he's going to do it. That's the whole American electoral process. And as a president, he shouldn't go to market with some of these announcements. And that is why you can see that a lot of people are afraid of what the outcome of this election will be. Whether Trump will accept it, whether it will become war, whether we're looking at the situation that will create those elections.
All right, all right, I think that we're having serious network glitches with our guest, and you've been finding it really hard to hear what he's saying. But then, of course, we're keeping our eyes on the U.S. elections, and we're also hoping to see who the winner of the elections will turn out to be. Remember that you can equally like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms that are showing on your screen. As well as you want to find out up-to-date stories, you can go on our website www.vanguardngr.com to find out more. And if you're also interested in the US elections too, you can go on our website to check more on that. Till I come away next time, I remain Precious Tripoli, and thank you for watching. Have a fabulous day.